Hey YouTube, today we'll go inside a Starbucks travel container. Well, or more like a 96 ounce Starbucks travel container. We get this a lot at our workplace. We see these being thrown out in the trash, and I figured I'd bring one home. Actually, I bring two home to basically see what's inside and just experiment with this. It looks really, I figured if it holds 96 ounces, right? That's at least a quarter, 3/4 of a gallon. So that could hold it probably around a gallon's 8 pounds. This could probably hold 6 pounds worth of weight for just the box alone. But at the same time, this thing also keeps coffee warm for about roughly 60 to 90 minutes. So what I did was that I actually, after I got this, I basically put hot water in here, steaming piping hot water back into here I'm thinking about a few cups of it, and it actually lasted pretty long with hot water. Basically, it lasted I think about an hour, maybe a little longer than an hour. It was pretty efficient in keeping things warm, but I don't know what's inside, so I want to open it up and take a look. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. So this one's already empty, so there should be nothing inside. There's probably a little bit left of coffee. Opening up the lid. This one, open that, open the flaps, and there we see a Mylar bag. Nice, a Mylar bag, and the Mylar bag is actually pretty heavy duty. It feels insulated, in fact, and it looks like they just push the Mylar bag in, and there's actually one side that's glued with a sticky tacky glue. I guess that's very temporary. So it's actually like this tacky glue that they have it glued on there. But we can remove it, and there we have this box. It looks like a little, carrier for little chicks, like when you buy little chickens or something. But being a city folks, we really don't have that. We can't really buy chicks anymore, little chickens. But anyways, it does look like a little carrier, a micro carrier for pets or for little chickens when you buy them at the pet shop. They used to have that when I was a kid. But let's put this back real fast. Shove this back together. Close this up. Close this one back up because I want to see what we could actually do with this, after it's done, rather than throwing it back in the trash. So, of course, it says that these are for single use. I think it says it somewhere here. There we go. Recycle it again. This outer container is made of that much recycling material. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's all good. Apparently we're not supposed to reuse it somewhere. Where does it say that? Fill and go, blah, blah, blah. Not for reuse. There it is. I see it. But it's cool. It's made in America, and it's a fill and go. And I think if you bought this, if let's say you opened up a little coffee shop or something that sells hot drinks, I think this costs about $5 to get wholesale, or even less than $5. But seeing that when we bought it at Starbucks, it cost like $12 to $13 to buy this much coffee, if you're as an entrepreneur, I think you're probably be spending about $3 to $4 to buying just this packaging. Anywho, long story short, what we have is this big Mylar bag that's actually double. It's pretty well made. It's pretty big too. I'm actually thinking of probably putting, maybe taking out all the water, making it dry, washing it, and then maybe even just rolling it up as storage, because if it could hold hot water, I'm thinking it'd be good to have it as an emergency storage container. But what I'm worried about is that there might be things growing in it, if we leave it out too long. So even if I washed it with hot water, super hot boiling water, and rinsed it out, I'm not sure if there's anything that might be growing in there, and that's what I'm worried about. And that's why I'm thinking reusing it probably isn't the best idea. Maybe not for drinking water or something, but for something else to carry liquids in an emergency. You could probably put it in your car or something like that. But I'm looking at it, and this thing seals pretty tight since there is a plastic cap. These are all well, sealed. And I was thinking, this could actually hold at least a gallon of water, or a little less than a gallon of water probably. There isn't any text on it or labeling, but it is really well sealed. But let's go ahead and cut one open and let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and get some scissors and cut one open. Okie dokie. Got some scissors. I cut open the top part of this to see what's inside. So I have the sacrifice one, but it's okay. What we look at is it looks like it's a really tough mylar outside. It's a really tough mylar, and then there's an inner lining that's like a clear plastic. I guess it's for heat or whatever, but it's a plastic, really clear plastic, tough coat of plastic on the insides, lining this mylar one. So I guess that's a bit of insulation in addition to the cardboard insulation. Opening it up, inside looks very clean. After a few rinses of hot water, it's even without opening up like this, it's actually rinses out pretty clean. As you can see before, there's two layers of this. There's a clear layer that that touches the food, and another one that's mylar that's really tough mylar. Also, this one's tough too, but it's really well sealed, which is cool. I'm really thinking of trying to figure out a way that I could reuse this, not for drinking or stuff, but maybe for sealing stuff, because I do have a mylar impact machine, but I'm not sure if it's gonna seal these parts separately, in case I want to put seeds or something else in there, or something for long storage. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna probably try that out later. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to open one of these up, just satisfy my curiosity with these Starbucks containers. I'm trying to figure out another way to use this rather than just tossing it into the trash, because that's a lot of material. This, I might just consider folding this flat, opening it up, folding it flat, and probably just storing this, I'm guessing. Folding it flat, then storing a compressed one of these, make sure these things are dry. I'll probably put it in my trunk, in my car, or on like a flat surface of my trunk, just in case I need to carry something like water or something in a really bad emergency where I need some sort of storage material for it. But I'm seriously thinking maybe I should just fold one of these things up, keep it in my car, just in case I need to prep for something, and if I needed a clean one, I'll clean this out first with hot water and stuff, and make sure it's all dried out, then completely close this off, and have this in my car, so in case I need to grab like half a gallon of water, I can always refill this out, make this box back again, and have it ready for just to carry water or some sort of liquid, or even something that's about 6 pounds. Apparently this is what it's rated for, and just reinsert this thing in. And basically put this one back in. Then we have our water container. I'm sure you could buy one of these water containers, at Walmart or Target or whatever, those emergency ones. But if this could be a pretty good emergency tool. If let's say you had to have water and you made sure everything was clean, you might be able to just use this to temporarily carry water, just to have in your car, but not take up any space since it's all folded up. But of course, if you're going to do that, you might as well just invest in a water bladder system where you can keep in your car anyways, where you can actually clean it much more. You actually have a bigger opening to clean it. And that's what I do in my bug out bag. I actually have a water bladder I got from Walmart that I could probably fill with water and fill with a liter of water. But compared to being able to fill like 3/4 of a gallon, this seems a little bit more useful. I mentioned it's free. Basically, it's a byproduct of what you already bought. So anyways, thanks for watching. This has been interesting. I've always wanted to open one of these things up. I might just go ahead and use this clean one, fill it full of water, and put it in the freezer to make a super big ice pack. Huge ice pack. That's a great idea. Let's make an ice pack out of this by putting some Jello solution or something in there. That would be a huge ice pack we could use that we could always, fill with something else. I don't know, that's an idea. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been great. Again, if you like what you see and you like the other videos I post, go ahead and like and subscribe, and comment if you want to see something else. I like taking apart stuff. I like reusing products and upcycling as well. So if you want to, just give me a like, or or subscribe or comment. I'd like some feedback. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great one. Bye bye. This is Sterling Wong signing off. Thanks. Bye.